Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for the 31st of May, the last day of May already. And I have to say that our weather has taken a turn for the worse today. It's supposed to be a high of 12, which is very unusual for southern Ontario at the end of May. And it's very windy out there, cold wind. So anyway, Jesus Calling is our book for the year, and it's Enjoying Peace in His Presence, and it's by Sarah Young. So the last day of May, the peace that I give you transcends your intellect. When most of your mental energy goes into efforts to figure things out, you are unable to receive this glorious gift. I look into your mind and see thoughts spinning round and round, going nowhere, accomplishing nothing. All the while, my peace hovers over you, searching for a place to land. Be still in my presence, inviting me to control your thoughts. Let my light soak into your mind and heart until you are aglow with my very being. This is the most effective way to receive my peace. And this reading ties in with 2 Thessalonians. I wish I could tell you the numbers. And Job 22, verse 23. I think it might be Thessalonians 3, verse 16. But that could be a lie. Anyway, the peace that Jesus gives us transcends our intellect. And that is for sure. I know that for sure. That if we try and work it out, it's just not. We cannot possibly ever work out what is going on. Our human minds just are not developed enough. We don't trust our minds enough. We are always looking at the parts of our mind that are busy. We're looking for the answers. We're looking for the solutions. And it's actually, we need to drop our attention away from our minds into our hearts, maybe even into our guts, where, we get intuition coming in there as well, but definitely into our hearts. Because if we spend our lives in our minds, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And I love this analogy of, Jesus hovering, the peace of Jesus hovering above, looking for a place to land. It's like, well, where's the landing strip? Where's the landing lights? There's no space. We can't get in, and meanwhile, we're kind of got these thoughts whirring round and round and round and round. So if you're somebody that has a busy mind and you cannot switch it off and you go over and over and over and over the same things, there's actually a batch flower remedy which is called white chestnut. And it's an additional remedy in the Rescue Remedy series. Rescue Remedy Night or Sleep has white chestnut in it. And its purpose is to help us to switch off those unwanted repetitive thoughts. When we're trying to find a solution, we go over and over and over and over things. And it switches off those thoughts so that we can find the solution just arrives. We give it the space to arrive. So it's a bit like allowing the space for Jesus to arrive, for that peacefulness of Jesus to arrive in our being. But again, that's our mind, and we're all, I think, mostly humans are thinkers, so we're kind of stuck up there. But nowadays I try to think more with my heart. What would my heart do? What would love do? And I try to sink from all those busy thoughts into my heart to try to find out intuitively what Jesus wants me to do. Because I believe that Jesus is within me. So if I'm talking to Jesus, I'm actually talking to myself. So I'm asking me for guidance. I'm asking me for the answers, but I'm asking them in a different way. I'm asking them into the light of my heart, my heart light, the Christ light, the connection to God. It's in here. It's not necessary. It's not in here. If we try and work out in here, we'll go mad. So it's about faith and trust, and those are really difficult things to sustain unless we do something like a daily reading or go to church on a regular basis, or use prayer. If we're not connecting regularly and with commitment, we are not going to find the peace of Christ. We're not going to find Jesus's peace that he has you know, like that's hovering above us, waiting for that landing strip to say, okay, here we go, you know, mission control, you can come in now. So again, I said about yesterday's daily reading, I mentioned mindfulness and spending time with yourself. Even if you can commit to giving yourself 2 minutes of silence and connection with yourself, I invite you to do that today. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now. Bye.